Hello everybody and welcome, I'm the Beta Plan and welcome back to our third episode of our new Empire series in which I found out a few interesting things. My liege, he has gotten a child and this child is a girl and he is quite willing to betroth her to my heir. Bada boom bada bing! And not only that, his heir-to-be really hates his brother because he's ambitious and thus we can invite him to court. Because he's kinda okay with me. And that makes it even better, because if I say, hello, would you like to get betrothed? I can say, arrange a betrothal between my oldest daughter, from a concubine as she may be, bada boom bada bing, matrilineal, and get us a ton of prestige. Once they marry, not right now, but she's betrothed. Age 7 to an age 26, and I'll offer to buy him a new one, and he is fuzzy, alright. Patient, greedy, or paranoid. I assume he will become paranoid seeing I am that. Hello. You got a claim on this area, alright. And it can be inherited by your successor, and for some reason you are no longer my marshal. That's because you died of the Great Pox. That is not something I like to see. You are now my new general. I will, however, once again search for a few good men, if you will. Load filter, slot 1. Search all. People that are willing to come to my court. Not very many. Alright. My friend is also my friend, a motto I try to live by and sometimes is an easy truth. A friend of a friend was introduced and I immediately felt a kind of connection with the stranger. So I hope we'll be friends. The iconoclast faith triumphed. I do not really care. Another daughter. Unfortunately, he rejected my friendship. But yeah, trying to marry out our daughters could give us some alliances. Now, unfortunately, what I am going to do it is, if I arrange a betrothal with this boy, with my daughter, we actually lose prestige. I can't do it matrilineal, of course, because he's too high in the line, but the fact of the matter is that yet another morning when I wake up feeling as tired as when I went to bed. I should do something about my listless mind. Perhaps I need to spend some time alone. Bah, I'll get over it eventually. The fact of the matter is that we will lose prestige as we are, of course, married to a freaking empire status. So, yeah, it's not really considered the best of things. But voila. We'll marry this out and hopefully thereby we should be able to form an alliance. Yes. Thank you. Now all I need is a freaking claim on something that I can attack. Which, if you would just do your duty, we should have had that already a long time ago. Because your chance is kind of poor, to be honest. I just don't have a better chancellor. Look, I don't care. It doesn't need to be my culture. Any culture. Just somebody that's willing to come to me. Hello. Can I offer you? Oh, you have cancer. Oh, that's kind of poor. But you would never come to me. The other one is I can get you possibly to come to me, but how much is this? 15 bucks. I hate to do this, but here, would you please come to my court? Of course I will accept. You are my new chancellor. Please get me a freaking claim. That's all you need to do before you die. And, help! And I owe now this man a favor. Alright. Luckily he already likes me. And there is the victory, and my ally has become all the more powerful. And this is also why I kind of like him as an ally. He's close to us in the south, should be a strong ally for us. Oh, and there's a faction used. Okay. Oh, and this man just died. Attending chamber business. That's interesting. What we also could do is perhaps arrange a patrol between her and this son. There we go. Now we have it indirectly a claim to the duchy title. Oh, that was... yeah. I don't have the money for constructing a temple. I wish you would give me a different assignment. So I hope we will be friends, that's fine. And I've become bitter rivals with someone. Okay. You jerk. I really would like to build that. Okay, somebody owes me a favor, probably on my lieges' council. I assume at least. Council of my liege. Yes, he owes me a favor. Alright. What do we want for the laws of the realm? Because we can't change the succession laws, which would be really good for us. Oh, the council's not even empowered. Okay. Well, at least we're gonna go for the militia training school very, very soon. That should give us also a little bit more power. Oh! I can rank up again. Somebody's insulted. And he died. Hello! And you just got a child right before that. That's very annoying. I can declare independence, but that's not what I want. I want the frickin' decline. How about we do that back? Why not assign a guardian to you that is, well, me? He would accept it, actually, strangely enough. So, if we consider that as an option, assign guardian. Oh, I had already done him. Assign this guardian to my... sorry, my wife was there. I saw her, and then there we go. My wife is happier with me. And then we're going to say, yo, assign guardian, you, me. And you say yes. There we go. It is my privilege. And now we are even higher in the society, gaining more monthly piety. Temple build cost modifier has reduced. That's interesting. And we have more diplomacy. But yeah, we're getting quite high here in the order. We are now the title of Anagami. Alright. If we want to rank up again, we would need 2,000 devotion. That's a lot. If only our Chancellor would get us a claim. That's all I'm asking for. Then I can go off, so to speak. And definitely build me this. Because I have now a strong alliance, I could definitely conquer a little bit. Relying on my ally to do here a lot of the heavy lifting. Indeed it is so. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles. Doing my best to achieve success in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of Buddha. And we must take care lest the influence of Mara comes into our lives. Oh, I can say indeed is so, or I should ponder this more deeply. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we gain now +3 learning. We're a religious philosopher and we're focused on monistic studies. And we're writing a book still. We're also doing that. I cannot do that. I just don't have the cash for that anymore. All I ask you is that we get a claim somewhere. A claim that is quite good for me, so I would really love this title. Sure. Well, you're definitely for intrigue, my dear girl. You are definitely ready for military life. And you are a little bit more in between. Well, but military is by far your highest score, so let's go there. Now, news from China. Yep, I was just about to talk about China, so that's interesting. And we have somebody arriving to our court. Emperor Li Dizang, the Chinese son of heaven, has died and been succeeded by Li Xiaozong. Like his predecessor, the new emperor is known to believe in an open China. Apparently he takes a special interest in African cultures, but frowns on eunuchs. Business as usual then. Now the interesting thing is that he is now the new emperor. We have a brother-in-law over here with new... This guy doesn't have new sons, but this guy does have new sons. We could, of course, always marry back into the Chinese emperor line. That is actually possible. But we need more grace for that. That is a little bit what the issue is. We could send a commander in order to do so. But then we can always marry into their Chinese line again and marry a Chinese emperor's princess. I think you've gone to war again. Yep, you do. Wow. Pala is expanding the Bengal Empire like crazy. Please allow me to... Ooh, your education has gone pretty horrible, I have to say. Still, the line would go down this way. It would be... Yes, I could gain a duchy very quickly, but if I gained a freaking kingdom indirectly, it would have been even better. So... that still seems like the best idea. And somebody else has come to my court. Alright. What's your problem? Branded an apostate. Ah, that's why you have to leave. The hectic life of a ruler rarely allows for sufficient time for contemplation. I ask you to seclude yourself and think about the universe and your place. Awareness. Okay, let's do that. Let's go and meditate. That's donate to charity. Seclude for meditation for a moment. In solitude, there is peace. Oh, I should have read the whole line. Sorry. Sorry. I cannot make the sense of dispatches of the Buddha Vavana. The words are archaic and their meaning is deeply hidden by copious layers of symbolism. It would greatly benefit my spiritual development if I discovered the text essence on my own, although at this point perhaps I would be better asking my Upadhyaya. No, I will figure this out on my own. I mean, I have a 75% chance of success and I'm pretty darn good at it. A true follower of the Noble Eightfold Path does not give up easily. I kept at it, reading the passage again and again, compared it with other holy texts, and mulled over it, the wording for hours at an end. It went slowly, but every now and then I uncovered a new piece of the puzzle, and suddenly I saw it. Such elegance, such depth. I will carry this revelation with me until the day I die. I gain 100 karma, and I understand a little bit better. And I gain charitable apparently. My wish to become a better Buddhist has led me to a noble eightfold path. Since I joined it, I've practiced charity, yet I was not until today I realized what truly glad to let go of my personal possessions. Helping those in need is my true fulfilling. Helping those in need. I would like to get this territory. I will... The game is role-playing better than I can have it. I just really would like a claim somewhere. Can I? Yeah, we are trying to get a claim over here now. Look, by the way. New advisor. I have a cough. But I gained a little bit of health thanks to my physician. Alright. An elephant has gone crazy and is running amok in the town outside the castle. It has already killed several people. What shall we do? Try to capture it. Oh dear. It was impossible to capture the crazed beast. It killed several more people, flattened a couple of buildings, and then ran off into the countryside. Lose a little bit of gold, lose a little bit of prestige. It's alright. Oh, dude. I bent over the Buddha Vakana, trying to make sense of an especially cryptic passage, when a faint tap on the door breaks my concentration. I call for my visitor to enter. To my surprise, little Winway copper-skinned face peeks through the opening. Father, why are you in hiding? I miss you. Come here, son, and we shall read the Buddha Gavana. 50% chance. Or, I am sorry, my sweet lord, come and sit on my lap. take some time to comfort his children and is 20% kind, and he will be happy, and there's a chance I will become good friends. Or I do not have the time and I will go back to the Buddha Kavana. No, I will try and read with my child. I mean, come on. Oh dear. I'll read one of my favorite passages from the Buddha Vakana to Wenwei, although I could quickly tell he had no interest in the holy words. I then failed to engage my son in a conversation about the passage, so I consider myself defeated and sent him on his way. My son has other qualities. 50% chance he gains dull. That didn't happen. Alright. Yes, he has other qualities. He's a very good strategist. I know that Buddha was a paragon of temperance. However, I struggle to control my appetite. While in meditation, I am supposed to eat very simple food in small portions. But I'm growing weary. I cannot concentrate when my stomach rumbles like this. After a little treat, I shall return to my duties when I'm double focused. 65% chance of dealing with vice by practicing it moderately. No, I shall defeat my... I shall defeat my desires with a fast. And unfortunately, I gain stressed. But that was not apparently due to the fasting. I clicked too fast. During the first days of my fast, I felt as if I was going to die. As I woke on the third day, however, I was surprised by how clear my mind was and how little the lack of sustenance bothered me. The next day, when I broke my fast and returned to my simple diet, it was more than enough to satisfy me. I am stronger than I thought. 50% chance of getting temperance. Wow, I'm getting a lot of good traits here. And I become chaste because I'm a Buddhist. Look at the amount of traits I'm having here. And I am secluded my meditation, gaining 200 devotion. Holy poop! I have a lot of stuff. And I'm kind now as well. And I have a cough still. But, yowza. I will make him more charitable. And he becomes trusting. Okay. I have a lot of initial plot power to kill this boy, but it doesn't give me the title, which is a little bit the annoying side. Nope. No benefit there. He still hasn't gotten additional children, which is interesting. And then everyone knows that I have spent over decades directing the work on my book, and today I am presented with the final product. Smiling broadly, I can't help but swell with a sense of well-deserved pride. Perhaps I have found my calling. The comforting boulder has been added to your treasury. Gain 100 prestige, and I get uninspired. Received a beautiful new, the comforting boulder. Look at this. Once composed by Takur Haugzi, the personal notebook is filled with poems, all tackling the isolation and solitude of his tormented existence. And we had a turbulent existence. One can only assume that the Takur found the words comforting. And because I have a mod that says you cannot lose your book, we will always... a relic, where we always will have a book of our first character. This is awesome. What is this? Destroy the comforting boulder. Why in the heck would I do that? And it gives me health. My book gives me health. I am going to go back and try to get the duchy title. Please give me a claim on the duchy title. Come on, you have 19. I know you can do it. I could use some help. He deserves greatness. Go get it. There you go. Ambitious for my son. That is a very good trait. And let's try to steer him into the right direction. And he gains diligent. My heir just became ambitious and diligent. Amazing traits. Traits you really like to see on your heir. Definitely. If only I could get a freaking cling. My marshal is gone, apparently, for some reason. Right then. Well, people are starting to like me. Like, I'm getting a little bit more power that way, but... call my court physician at once. 514. A paper mill has been built? Interesting. Local tax modifier technology spread. Economical tech points, which is interesting because we cannot get... we cannot get technological points, despite that it says that. Ooh, do we still have the roses? Yeah, but not the one with the learning. Seclude myself. I have to decline, unfortunately. I'm sorry. And oh, I think I can do that. And we gained green fingers. And news from China. After years of constant warfare and battle involving hundreds of thousands of soldiers, the Jurgens finally stand triumphant. A decisive battle was fought near Chang'an. The Jurgen Kagan now sits upon the dragon throne as the Emperor Yingge Chengzu, founder of a new dynasty. However, China is likely to suffer unrest for many years to come. The Jurgen sounds dangerous. Yes, this has happened before. This is... Oh, I feel better. That's nice. This has happened before in China, and the former dynasty has been removed from power. The Lis are no longer in power and died in China. He's been parallelly being killed. Yeah, and my brother-in-law does not want to come to my court, nor do his sons, I reckon. Nope. So it's quite interesting to see that our chance to gain access to the Chinese Emperor Imperial throne, well, they're pretty gone. Moreover, because the dynasty has changed, all of our favor is gone, and the Emperor likes wealth and dislikes the Arabic cultures. I can send another eunuch. Chancellor, and I can send my boy to him. Absolutely not. And I can send an artifact, which I'm also absolutely not going to do. Wow. And this Pala revolt is holding on. And I am back. Sorry for the little skip in the video, but my cats were begging for food and I was going a little crazy from the meows. So, well, it was their appropriate food times. No, I have to agree with that. My mistake, I kind of actually was doing the series and was going on and on, all excited, and then I kind of skipped the time. But yes, time for a betrothal to happen because my daughter has come of age. And so have my other sons then. That's not half bad. Wait, what? We can marry the... we can never inherit it because... What? You're Sunni. Your sisters are Taoist. Oh, they have hired a scholar bureaucrat. And now his daughters are Taoist, so they need to marry someone in our religious group. Boom, bada, bing, baby. Give me that prestige. Actually, it apparently only goes to my son, but still. Yes, thank you very much. We will take that. And this son is 21 martial. Even with only being a skilled tactician. Son, you also like me. Yo. Sounds to me like good. Agnetic, cognetic. We could do that, but it doesn't seem reasonable. Elective gavel kind? What are we now? We're now an absolute Ticana. We're now agnetic gavel kind. We could be elective gavel kind. Doesn't really matter anything. Wait, are they heirs to anything? I thought the sons... well, we only have one county, but... I don't really see a reason to change the law, but it's interesting. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we are marrying into the friggin' Arabian Empire. Call my court physician at once. Ooh. Disease is coming my way. And of course, I've groomed an heir as I succeed in my ambition. I'm never gonna build a war chest because I really need to spend the money. I'm gonna try and acquire a title. And he... Oh dear. Severe illness. And he mistreated her. Oh... Na is trying his best. And Hao Mingjiao, she is going to be angry at me. I could also have Na's opinion of Takuru minus 30. I will talk some sense into him. My courtier won't like it. Into the dungeon with him. Na is imprisoned. I'm gonna do that. You just botched the bloody... My daughter requires the best treatment. Okay? You do not botch up her treatment. Then again, it isn't very kind of me, I just realized. Sorry, that was a little bit too beta plan to react. And besides, because I kind of thought like, you know, I can get some gold from him. But, claim poetry? As you are such an accomplished poet, and now as you may punish him by declaiming terrible poems to him. What? Release and change by -50. Could castrate him. Oh, that gives me an idea. That gives me a very bad, naughty idea. Imprison, but castrate, but he had it coming. Castrated. If this man doesn't get a boy, then the kingdom is ours. That isn't kind of me at all. That was very poorly roleplayed, but holy heck, that is a funny way to do things. I just castrated this man. I'm no longer ambitious. This is really weird for me to do. I have all these good traits. I'm a good Buddhist. I really shouldn't do this. Oh dear, this was a little too, it's me. I mean, I know, I asked if people wanted me to roleplay. They didn't really ask for that. This is a really weird way to do things. And I didn't get cruel from it, actually, strangely enough. There is a chance for it, but... I managed to stop and enrage villagers before they did anything hasty to the young, beautiful woman they accused of witchery. She didn't do anything. Diplomacy and stewardship. Prestige. Prestige. Karma. Tortured witch. Found a witch. Or someone so beautiful must be a witch. Pious. Temple vassal opinion. Nope, I'm gonna do release. Wow, that castrates the Pala family. Literally. This king was murdered. Alrighty then. He was murdered. And he is now a kinslayer. I didn't need to do anything. I didn't need to castrate his balls off. That never happened. That was never done by me. This never happened. This is a big lie. This was done by the same Maharaja. When he died, they cut off his balls, and he bleeded so much that happened. Funny enough, I think, yeah, people still think I'm a tyrant. And castrated close kin. Darling, don't worry about it. I like his education, and he can become erudite. Otherwise, he becomes kind. I would like erudite. There, this is awesome. Hold on. Every time I ride out to hunt, I hear an arrow whiz past me. It is only because I anticipate that I can avoid it. No one else seems to notice it, and I've stopped trying to convince my friends it's real. Or I can say it was you. It was you, my son. You want to have the throne now. I am paranoid. Okay, so that besides that stupid little roleplay, bad thing that I did there that wasn't really roleplay, I should say, that for the rest worked. We could marry her out to this guy, or is something close by possible that I can have another, because we have a possible alliance over here. That is possible. I can't do anything about this for. Well, actually, I can. Arrange a patrol between him and... No. Doesn't want to do that. And for some reason, not willing to do that with my daughter. Still in power here. He has enough sons to gain some wisdom from. Already being married off to... Could do it with him. Oh, he's a Brahmin. He's actually a religious type. Yeah, because, I mean... I can't do anything with him because, well, they are not really Ranger patrol, but I can't do it right now because of probably the war going on there, and with them I probably can't do anything because they are locked inside. How much prestige would we gain if we married you off to this man? 104. And I would gain a non-aggression pact with somebody. I assume this guy is pretty far away, to be honest. Could I see where you are? That's not even too far away, but it is in another country, so in that regard it's a little bit silly, but... I mean, it would be better to get an alliance within the country to make myself stronger, but now again, I don't need to because my courtier was murdered on the orders of the Maharaja. So, you know what? Let's marry my daughter off because she hates my guts. Bada boom, bada bing. She is gone. She hates me. And she's a smart girl and she's very good at intrigue. I don't want anything... And no murderer? This character has been exposed as a murderer. Wayman denials notwithstanding. Okay, so they claim that she's a murderer, but it isn't. Yeah, you got killed. I didn't do anything. This is a total lie. Unfortunately, everybody now thinks I'm a tyrant. Yeah, that is kind of bad. Oh man, the luck that that man just got killed. Interesting. That paves the way. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. What is happening over here? Oh, now this man becomes the heir of it all. It doesn't go through his female line. I didn't know that. Huh. Still, we will get a claim to it. That is undeniable. And this isn't a bad wife either, I have to admit. This is a really good wife. She's actually even of the Han culture. That's amazing. Start of the Viking Age. Alright. Well. Nevertheless, we will gain a claim to the entire kingdom. We should be able to make use of that. Somehow. Perhaps if this guy isn't that good. There we go. We get a claim. Use it. Okay. At the end of the episode, can we declare war for the claim of this? Yes, we can. Unfortunately, however, we don't have alliances right now. But we have just as many men. It's too good not to use. Is there a way we can get one more alliance or so? Yeah, we can. Odinia, where do you live? That's not within our realm. I need an alliance within the realm to aid me to fight this war. I don't really care about how old the boy is. I really don't. I just need to make sure that we have an alliance. Interesting. Left their old life behind and traveled to China at the age of 13. Oh, and he's a unique. Okay. Arrange a betrothal between him and my daughter. Yes. Can we gain an alliance now? Yes. Awesome. There is the war that I can do. Claim Midnapur. Send. And now I want to call my ally into war. Which I can't. That's weird. He will have terrain advantage, okay. He will always have terrain advantage. That's annoying as hell. No. I think... Do we still have the garden thing? Yes, we do. Our Civilly must have some. And special character action possible. I can send him into hiding. He wants to end plot. Let's do that. End plot. Why can I not ask my ally to come to war for me? Call to arms. There must be a war that can be called to, which apparently this one isn't. What an annoying little thing. How do I break this problem? I have more troops, but I'm being sieged down also, which is really bad for my war score. But now I have the advantage. No, I will not go into hiding. Yes, let's marry that off. You. Can't call you to war. Can't even form an alliance yet, so that will be pointless. Okay. I have a little bit more men, and I own the occupation, so I'm going to just wait here. Hold on. What happens here? We surrender under the terms. Accept! Okay. Okay. And then, visiting the monastery at which my order was convened this time, I join my fellow lay members in dutiful performance all tasks required of us. In the evening, after days hard work, the abbot gathers all the visiting lay members and reveals the monastery's great treasure, great relic that has been safeguarded here for many generations. That's nice, I guess. I'll celebrate and glorying. I'm paying. No. And it should be mine. And I start a plan to get this destroyed. Okay, now there's a possible loss of title. And that's because of the elective gavel kind not being present with agnetic gavel kind. So I really would like to get it to elective. But why can I change? No vassal must have a negative opinion of you, which must be these folks. One of them must be negative. No. You again. Send gift. Alright. Elective gavel kind. Bada boom, bada bing. Nominate you. Nobody else can vote. Should be no title loss. That's really weird. Yes. I will be your steward. Thank you. Hold on. Let me just... My cat is now still begging me for food. Interesting. We have become independent due to this war. Alright. Could we usurp the title? That is now the question. Cannot usurp from title in the same realm unless you have a strong claim. Yes, well, I don't have that. What we should be able to do is try and get this title as well. I am 50. There is a chance I won't make that. But then we could make it, and then we won't lose our entire duchy title. That is the best thing I can do. What do I want to make as main title? I will keep this as my main title, I guess, for now. This is, however, much better developed. So, actually, I will make this my primary title. Voila. And then that is taken care of. It's too bad. Wait. Hold on there. Nominate this son. I'm getting really confused now. Peace be upon you. There's need for more funds. We hope you are able to spare some of your worldly wealth to help us with this holy mission. I need to donate to charity. which is 100. No, decline. Accept. Now, apparently the king put me back under his power, but now I am stronger than my duke. So that is good for me. Ares, please, I'm trying to record for my watchers. I cannot see what you're... This is why I try to defeat them and try not to have them in my way, but unfortunately Ares still wants more attention, which in a sense is okay, but it's also a little bit like Ares don't. So we've gained a little bit of terrain. We have grown-up sons and what have you not, who's trying to kill me, which I don't really like. Please end plot, thank you. And then I have to do something about how we're gonna get everything back later on. But this, we have now much more technology. That is something why I switched out of the duchy title here. The county title. I just hope that it is also stronger in the end. Castle fortification, military grounds, barracks. Yes, it should be stronger in the end. So that should allow me to gain it back in Malaboom. Boom, if I get it. And of course, we're going to try and get a claim on this title and then grab it for ourselves and become a ducal. Get a ducal title, I mean. But yeah, this episode has been going on way too long already, actually. Well, way too long, I'm over-exaggerating. But a little bit too long. So, well, lots of things happened here, with including the... Oh, frickin' born of this boy. Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him. Sorry. Somebody's gotta die. 9%. Oh, 31%. How much do you need for that? Send a gift. Yeah, gotta do that. Invite to plot. We gotta safeguard the succession. Ooh. Having decided the relic would be much better safeguarded in my own hands, I must tackle the task how to liberate it from the confines of the monastery. I can think a few different ways to push that. Grab it and run, or bribe the abbot. We can't bribe it, so we have to grab it and run. Accept will be his commander. Alright. And, well, that's interesting. Of course he now betrothed somebody else, not too surprising. So I should also have a daughter that is ready to gain ourselves a new alliance. How about with you? Arrange marriage. I know this is going on longer than expected already, but mustn't marry someone from another caste. What? Oh, you're Hindu. Right. Form an alliance? Yes. Now he's willing to do it. Deep in the night, I've snuck down to the relic's chamber. Adrenaline pumps through my veins as I take a hold of the priceless artifact, savoring the feeling of it in my hands. But suddenly I hear the sounds of footsteps and turn around to find Anami Suru looking at me with wide eyes. You have caught me, I submit to the other's judgments. Use the surprise to make a break for it. Sure you can escape, however this upsets your brothers and sisters greatly, and your time with the order will be certainly ended forever. Leave no witnesses. Loses the trade tempered, attempt to murder, you seem evenly matched. The hell? I don't know why I lose tempered as a trait. You've caught me, I submit to the other's judgment. Doing penance. For 10 years... No. Make a break for it. Oh, I have done it! I have the relic and there's not a scratch on me. I have covered my tracks as best I can. Nobody seems to suspect. It was I who killed Agnavi Saurum and took the artifact. Holy heck. I've done it. Oh. A tiger hunt, of course I will go. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That probably gets me killed. So his son is now in here, and we should have a brand new artifact. Which we do. Which gives me another free learning. I can't believe this episode. I need to end it right now, but... Whoa! This count, this Yaoxi the Wise, he has done some amazing things. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.